just to show you what kind of people we are, we were invited, we'll show up.
Because that's how we roll.
Because that's how we roll. And we'll even pay $5 more than what we would have paid at our own trivia event.
Right. And some of these dogs...
Per person.
To be fair, some of these dogs might have cancer and want to go to Disney World.
We need to bring a plastic fire hydrant.
Yeah, that might work too.
Yeah, because who wants to get up and go to the bathroom?
Right. If you gotta go, gotta go. Right. Exactly.
That's right. The whole discussion has gone to the dog as it is.
Yep. Dave had something he wanted to say, so.
Oh, it doesn't even matter now.
He's done.
I'm done.
What?
It would be pointless because we've so far removed ourselves from what I wanted to say when I wanted to say it. It's out of context.
So we'll just pretend like we just turned on the camera. Hey, it's epic coffee time.
Epic coffee
time.
And I got coffee, and we seem to be. I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the spot. We seem to be missing somebody.
There is somebody missing.
Yeah, we had to set up tonight to do some board style games with one of our guests, a guest who asked to be on the show, and she's not here. So I guess we're still going to do games.
I'm
going to go ahead and say, Jenny, I wish you'd quit standing me up. You're sure cute and everything, but Jenny. Let's give out her number. Her number is
8675309.
Call her over and over again. Tell her how disappointed you are that she did not show up tonight.
And if she asks, you got her number on the wall.
That's right.
It wasn't us.
But I will say this for Jenny. Jenny did support our trivia night. Had a great time.
Yes, very, very much.
And may even come to this one coming up. But your track record's shaky, Jenny. We're missing you. We're right on time. It's 8 o'clock, and Jenny, where are you, Jenny?
I don't know. Who can we turn to?
Who can we turn to? We'll turn to producer Dan. So, Dan, how do you want to handle this absence?
I was thinking,
we're missing somebody else.
She's gone. We'll still have four. We'll still have four players, and then
four players.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then I heard that song. What's that song by Jimmy Buffett? Cheeseburger in Paradise was playing when I walked in the door, and I thought we're really missing somebody, and Rich has never showed up. So
who?
Rich.
He used to be on the show, but he's quit already.
See, when that one dude that was here before, when he quit.
Have I met Rich?
We went for a while. We were substituting people. I don't think so.
Was this that whiny guy that got really upset last week because I was having a couple of laughs when he was making his presentation?
Well, we might have been in the other room.
Could have been.
No, that had to be somebody else. I don't know who the hell Rich is.
He's the guy that he filled in at one point, and then he just kept coming back. And we never told him, hey, you got the spot, come back next week.
Oh, was he one of our James replacements?
Yeah.
God damn it, James.
You remember
were just
James?
Really hard to replace. Of course I remember.
Do you remember?
There is a hole in my heart because James is not here. James is, unlike you, sir, is one of the original coffee guys.
That is true.
So really, there's only been
James could have brought this thing into.
And
we had Brian.
Rich.
He was a guest.
One night.
He was a guest.
Was he only on once?
No, he was twice. He was a two-show guest. And
what about Sean? Did Sean count?
We tried, I think. But
he kind of had some car problems and some.
So was Dick.
I did listen to the Alice, which was a station that he was for a minute in spring while I was driving through Springfield, and I thought about trying to find out wherever he was at, but that's how good of a friend I am. I haven't stalked Sean Boleyn enough to know what radio station numbers to punch in.
Well, that's because about the time you find out, he switched.
Yeah.
Greatness cannot be contained in one small, tiny radio signal.
No, not that kind of greatness.
No, it has to travel.
Speaking about greatness, we're missing Rich. We're missing our guest, Jenny. One of our other former radio people is looking forward to hanging with us Tuesday, if you can make it. But with my track record of getting people to show up, Jenny, Andrea, everybody else, I'm not 100% sure if he'll be there or not, but we're planning on doing chicken chunks at least. If Rob is
call off that day.
Rob Helling is not
they go up there and have chicken chunks.
Rob, we're looking forward to having you next week, and maybe we can even get you on the actual show.
That would be good. I miss Rob. I haven't seen Rob for a long time. We Facebook chat, so I don't know, in this day and age of Facebook communication and
see, I wish we could do chicken
messaging
chunks
and
over
things like
Facebook,
Oh.
but you know, just show you guys a picture of them. It's free, and you guys would be like, "Oh, those look really good." And
We could have a special Tuesday night edition.
yeah, you guys could actually. You guys could. Yeah,
People are already not watching our Wednesday
right,
night.
right. So what would
internet,
matter?
what happened?
Yeah. They'd be like, I
So,
just watch daily
Do
chicken chunks.
you know
for
Rob
3
at
hours.
all?
No.
Rob can be a funny guy. He's not quite the ad lib level of Sean Valent, but he used to be, that kind of banter. You can usually count on him. He's a funny guy, but it's been years. It's been years.
It has. It's been a
I
long
just
time.
chatted with him online too.
Sorry for the
great
yawning.
guy. Huh?
Sorry for yawning.
Really? Do we excite you that much?
No,
or are you just coming down?
Like, I think I'm coming down.
Okay, I get you.
I took Tylenol with the caffeine mixed in because supposedly it's.
Oh, you want me to hook you up?
Extra strength.
I got the real shit.
And then I call it truck stop coffee, but I've been on this instant coffee kick.
Spent the last year OxyContin way.
It's a very interesting mix. I'm not sure why you didn't mix the voice. Why you didn't use your voice mixer?
The best part of the whole thing.
Don't worry. When you're going to be shitting me, it'll be a little better. Yeah.
The next one.
I'm growing as an artist.
I know.
The best thing was the fish.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God! And then it was taking over parts of your body.
Uh-huh.
So did you? You just filmed yourself sitting in front of what?
That was actually a built-in special effect on the computer. I had no idea it was there.
Is it an Apple product?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have better stuff built in.
Yeah, I just sat there.
And Windows. Sorry, Windows. I like PCs for certain issues, but yeah. Go ahead.
I went through 3 or 4 straight takes of it. I wasn't going to cut it up, and even though I flubbed up that last take, I was like, that's close enough to count. That's close enough to count. Because I didn't want to cut it together. I just wanted to go straight through with it.
It totally fit in the abstract realm of Epic Coffee Time, and it was genius. Just like I said, have that fishy stuff going on.
Oh, it was great.
I thought it was absurd and bad and perfect for our show.
I probably didn't pay as much attention to the lyrics as maybe if I went back a second time, get a chuckle out of that, because I was so amazed at the bad editing, but at the same time, genius of it, because it was funny. That was funny.
And that's why I was talking about Pat Dixon, my buddy Pat Dixon, national comedian. Pat Dixon's little bit. I would hate to see something that professional looking coming out of our studios, but something that funny, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Along those lines. I think that's where we excel. We give you a nice, choppy, homemade product, and that's what you look for. You're not looking for flash here.
Right. No.
But we want to be funny.
And the cameraman does so well at
Special needs guy.
not giving us that flash. Just yanking that camera around. By the time we're done, you check your inner ears.
Yeah.
So what else is going on? Are we gonna?
We are gonna get to that.
We got any updates? Or?
Before we start this,
What's going on with Nicholas?
Nick is back for another round of chemo. If you guys watch our Facebook page, Jenny, we kind of try to update you what's going on with him, and encourage you to reach out. Put a comment on there, you shy sons of bitches. Here's an 8-year-old kid that has the brain cancer.
Right. Out of nowhere.
So from April of last year to now, he's been in this fight, this struggle. And
he actually has brain cancer.
Yes, he actually has brain cancer.
That's not what I have. What he has is a lot worse, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
plus the age factor.
The age factor. I mean, maybe I don't know how all that works, but I guarantee you, the dog is here. when I was 8
go
years
on
old,
with the update. I want to hear that.
when I was
Here you
8
go.
years old, when I was 8 years old, I did not have to worry about things like that. I think probably my worst fear was that it was going to rain and I couldn't go outside.
Right.
Or I was
gonna
gonna be-
lock my bike up or put it up. Right.
Right. I mean, those were the things that, I mean, maybe I pooped my pants in school. You know, maybe that was the most embarrassing thing. But, you know, you get to the end of it. I'm not 8 years old fighting cancer, and that wasn't my life. You know, so as I watch what's going on with little Nick, and you know, it's kind of hard to watch as a parent and not feel something. You know, like, go get him, Nick. I mean, fight this thing. You know, it's really tough.
Right.
But you know, again, it's one of those things where, you know, Dave was a case and a half, and people felt sorry for him for a minute. Here, there's like, when you guys quit peddling these cancer people, you know, it's fine with me, but this kid needs something.
It's
know.
a shame that you can't throw a rock and not hit somebody who knows somebody that's struggling with cancer, and that's where I think people are getting burnt out. But when it's a child, especially something really, you know, some cancers are worse than others, and cancer originating in the brain is pretty bad.
And this show is not. I mean, we're not child oriented, for God's sake. I mean,
We're just childish.
And we're childish. Mostly kids get us because they like to cuss and say poop and things like that. But
bottom line is, no matter what anybody else did today we got together to hang out with our buddy Dave again because we can.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I'm sure that, you know, Nicholas has a small group of people and family, close family, that's getting together with him as much as they possibly can. We've been lucky enough to have people that have been very generous and, you know, helped us out for anything that we've done.
Right.
But one of the goals here is that, you know, why we're still hanging out with Dave and getting around and visiting, and that was how we started all this thing, was to raise money for people to. The second part of that was to raise money for people to enjoy that little bit of time that they have left. Because we're not talking about a cold when we're talking about cancer. These people are going to die from this disease. That's, you know, almost guaranteed.
And here's
the
thing is what can you give a person who's dying? Okay, and that's what you can do. You can give money to alleviate whatever immediate issues, or you can give time.
Like we talked about, gas.
You want to sit around and pray for somebody, at least go visit them while you're praying them, because that's, speaking from my personal experience, what I want is time and experience. I want you to hang with me. I want to do stuff with you. That's what's important to me. I can't take stuff with me. What I can do is enjoy my life and hanging out with you guys and having new experiences while I can. And that's what we're trying to do, you know.
Yeah, we're not raising money to buy more stuff.
No.
You know, it's gas to go to, you know, some of these people have to drive 30 and 40 miles to treatment daily.
We'll
for a
keep
certain
saying
amount of
that
time,
the
you know?
donations have dried up horribly, and I'm hoping it's just you're waiting to get your tax refunds back and stuff like that.
Oh, they've been coming in. Wait till you come up for Tuesday night chicken chunks.
Okay.
That place is packed.
Yeah, well,
they're buying the good beer.
I want to go back to what I say. If you just take a dinner out, one of your monthly dinners, one of your weekly dinners, take that amount and throw it.
I'll tell you
adds
what.
up.
Do this. Don't buy toilet paper. Go steal it from whatever restaurant you eat at. All right? And then take that toilet paper money and send it in. That's fair enough, right?
Well, it's kind of the same area, but I don't think we're encouraging petty larceny here. What we're doing is we're asking you to throw something in that you're not going to miss, that would mean a lot to somebody.
Larceny.
Did I?
Yeah.
Or petty.
Both.
Oh, Jesus.
Put them together. That's like a mental word.
Can you believe I look forward to this every week?
A
My life is pathetic.
Dave doesn't men's of words.
All right, so we're playing.
So we're playing catchphrase. And before we get to that, what is your favorite catchphrase of all time?
My favorite catchphrase of all time. I haven't really thought about that.
Ooh, careful.
Ooh, what?
Ooh, kill him.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Your mom.
I don't know. Mary has a lot of catchphrases. What were some of Paul's?
I like Bunch of Savages in
Are
this
you
town,
shitting
too.
me?
Yeah. Dominic was real good at pointing out because for like a week, everything Paul said was, "Are you shitting me?" So he'd go, "Is that your catchphrase now? Or are you shitting me?" So then he changed it to what?
It was pushing little girls down. And then
Yeah,
it
I
was,
remember that one. That's a long one.
and then it was
Push a little bit.
Well, no,
Make 'em come
shit.
up.
I really don't know.
So you don't have a favorite.
What's
You
yours?
You don't
I don't think I
have
have
a
a catchphrase.
I know you have one.
Who, me?
You've probably been thinking about it all day.
No, I haven't. As a matter of fact, I mean, some of my favorite are "Where's the beef?"
Yeah.
I've
fallen and I can't get
I've fallen and I can't get up. I mean, those little commercial
Ay,
things
caramba.
that stick in your head. You know, Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
Did I do that?
You know,
Those are good ones.
all of those.
I'll be back.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
get to the job.
Good thing.
You want the
Yeah.
law?
It didn't-
I am the law.
Didn't look like a one-horse town, but try to find a decent hair treatment. You know,
Well, ain't this place a geographical oddity? 2 weeks from everywhere.
there's a lot of shit you can use from that movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you don't know. We'll have to watch. It's not British, so
What is
you
it?
would like it. But it's got kind of a country music undertone to it.
Oh, brother, where are they?
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
Oh.
I thought I was not going to like it when it came out because it was all like bluegrass and stuff, but it was a very funny
It's
movie.
one of the most perfect movies
Yeah,
ever
and,
made.
and we were just discussing that
Yeah,
at
it
work
was
the
on
other
the
day,
news.
and I said, "Oh, you need to watch it because even though you might think it's going to be, you have a preconceived notion of it, it's not. It's actually really good and funny."
I sure do like the way you talk, boy.
Now that is a great movie.
That is a great movie as well.
Zombieland is.
Zombieland was another good movie.
And all
Okay,
and
but
all
what's the catchphrase from Zombieland?
All the rules. Rule number 1, cardio. Rule number 2, double tap. Rule number 3, seat belts. Rule number 4,
Now, when I think rules, I think, what's the first rule of Fight Club?
never talk about Fight Club.
That's
Right.
a catchphrase.
Rule
That's
number
a catchphrase.
2. Rule number 2, stop talking about Fight
The
Club.
only thing I can think of about Zombieland is they killed Bill Murray.
Bill.
Catchphrase is that
Huh?
it's here's a perfect one. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon,
Right.
or the original
Or the original. yeah.
motherfucker. Everybody knows what that's from, right?
Yeah, that
Die
would
Hard.
be Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a true catchphrase. When you just drop it and I'll be back. You know exactly who it is. It's
Go ahead.
It's like your Dr. Pepper people when they
It's a
came
good
out with
day
Dr.
to
Pepper 10 and the
die.
guy looks at the camera and goes, catchphrase. So the catchphrase was actually a catchphrase, which I thought was hilarious.
A good day to die hard.
You said hard.
Go ahead, make my day.
Go ahead. Make my sandwich. Anyway, so you know how to play this, right?
I forgot. You're going to have to
I
give
know,
me a
I have to
refresher.
explain. Okay, all right.
You start.
So we
I'm the Mensa guy here, too.
start with. Hey, what the?
I touched
Stop. Okay. So we'll pick,
We're just running through this here. We're not inviting people to join in.
No, we can't.
we did, but
Oh yeah, you didn't want to play
Thanks,
that
Jenny.
bad.
good job.
So anyway, we can't do it because of the delay.
Right,
So,
right.
you know, this is a time thing. So what ends up happening is, okay, we're on entertainment, all right? It's supposed to be Team 1 and Team 2.
This
but,
is entertainment.
all right. So I will, hang on, how are we going to do this? Go around this way.
Well, we
So-
can modify the rules to suit the situation.
I'll
What
have a
about me?
clue,
What
all
about
right?
me?
I'll get a word or a phrase.
Camera boy's wanting to.
Oh, yeah, Special
Okay.
Eddie. You need to get a little bit closer so
Dominic's-
we can pass this
Dominic's
thing.
probably the smartest
So-
person here.
So not necessarily the camera, but your person
I'll-
needs to be a little bit closer.
Does that have enough people in the shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
All you
So
do.
so
All right.
get your person.
I'll
Just
be
your body.
fine.
Everybody.
Okay, so
Rock your body.
Dominic and I will then be a team, and you and Steve will be a team. Okay.
Good.
So
you got a chance.
I will get a word here. All right.
Uh-huh.
And I've got to get Dominic to guess what the word is. Once he
Okay.
guesses the word, I pass it to you. You push this,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or you push next.
Okay.
All right, so that will give you your word that you got to give to Steve.
Okay.
Okay?
And I have to guess the word.
And then you have to guess the
Without
word.
saying the word.
Without
This is
saying
pretty
the word.
much $20,000 pyramid.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's all you have to say.
But without,
Catchphrase.
well, the 20,000.
Without the pyramid and the $20,000.
Yes. Or Dick Clark.
Yeah, why don't you put it right
He
on the
said
edge
Clark.
of the... That's why he's special.
You know what? He's the hardest working guy here.
Yeah,
Okay.
He really is.
I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and attack Dominic.
The film.
Hardest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so the category is entertainment,
All right.
and
Dominic, you have to guess.
I don't know if I can do this.
all right, it's when you go to a place and they've got a ball and pins, and you throw the ball at the pins, and they call that game.
Pinball?
There's 10 pins.
Oh, bowling.
Okay, now it's somebody who's famous. They call them.
Bowlers?
No, somebody who's famous that doesn't bowl, that's just famous, they call them a what?
Sponsors?
No. They call somebody who is famous, another name for that would be a...
Supporter?
Jesus Christ.
Pinball.
Anybody else?
I hear the word bowling celebrity.
I'm famous. Okay, so you got to go turn it the other way around. It's celebrity bowling. So, all right, you guys get a
Wait,
point.
you go the other way. I'm joking. Now it's his turn.
Okay.
So
now-
did you have to put a point in there?
Yeah, I gave you guys a point. So you'll get to pick category,
Okay.
and then
Famous people.
yeah, you pick a category, you hit go, and then when Steve gets your clue, then you hit next, and then it goes to Dominic so he can give me.
Oh, so we keep going.
So
You
it
don't
goes
have to put
around.
Points on there.
Right. So like as it goes around,
he hits next.
the timer runs down. Right. So whoever's holding it when the timer goes off, the other team gets the point.
Got it. So then you're never hitting next. All right, he's hitting go.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Variety. Faster than a speeding bullet.
Superman.
What do I hit if he gets it right?
Just pass it on to Dominic. Hit next.
That's what it was.
Superman.
Next. Did you hit next?
He hit next.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Give him a clue.
A person that is
Celebrity.
intelligent.
A genius. Einstein.
It's a well-behaved, intelligent person.
I don't know.
Me?
It's not right.
No,
I'm not on there.
no.
You want me to help you out?
Yeah.
Someone who would save you with no hope of personal gain.
Wow, that was fast.
Help you on the side of the road.
Samaritan. A good Samaritan.
Yes.
Okay. Ah, shit. You're holding it. So you guys get another point.
I don't understand.
So that's the only time you get the points is if you are holding it.
I could see you were stuck on that.
Got it. It's not.
Well,
pick
it's
up.
Marty
If
and
you're holding it while it goes off, I get a point.
Okay,
Nothing to
that's
do
how
with
you
smart.
score.
Right.
What do I hit to pick a category?
So you hit here
why I was
to pick your category.
Dan's like, I hate
No, actually, we'll get on the same
Right.
page at some point.
Everyday
And that's-
life.
Okay.
I'm probably just as bad as you do. Everyday life.
Yeah, but you're
this is what you do when you don't have time to visit, but you were invited for dinner.
Decline.
Now, it's what you actually physically do to food, and then you would do after you ate the food, and you have to go someplace else. So you're physically consuming food.
Eat and run? Really?
Yeah. Oh, I did next. Sorry.
Okay, this is what Rich has. He can't breathe. He's got the.
This is something you would see on TV that would help you get rid of weeds and stuff around your house.
Weed eater. Lawnmower.
It has an animal name with it. Like
Yeah, we get a
garden weasel. That was hard to.
Yep.
Okay.
It's hard to say without saying.
Right. And I'm like,
All right.
what can I say?
You pick category.
Fun
There
and
you go.
games.
You like without Dave's eye?
Just give you guys a point.
Yeah. Card game.
Poker? Go fish?
Yes.
All right. This would be a vacation trip on a boat,
Cruise?
and that's the second word. The first word is what you do in a bar. It's what you drink.
Booze cruise?
Nice.
That's hilarious.
This is tracing your ancestry back. It would be considered your
Past history.
no. If you follow your grandpa, your grandpa's grandpa, your grandpa's grandpa's grandpa, that would be your.
Family.
It has to do
Roots.
Genealogy.
genealogy.
Wow, that's a hard one.
How is that fun in games?
That's a good question.
It's all fun and games because you look like an ass while we're doing it.
I look like a retard. That's how fun it is.
Okay. Do I just hit next or do I hit
Genealogy.
Yeah,
How is that fun in games?
the world?
There you
Go.
A type of dog that might have something in common with a singer that likes to contort.
Joe Cocker. Cocker Spaniel.
That's how you do it.
Mexican money.
Dinero. Not the Mexican word. A peso.
Yes.
This is in the ocean. It's threatened to become extinct. It's where plankton live.
Coral reef.
They're not extinct.
Coral reefs are going.
Okay, here's a
Yeah.
sign that if you're going one way on a highway and it's the wrong way, you will see a sign that says,
Wrong
I
way.
said way.
Wrong
I think I might have said eat earlier.
way.
And I had to stop and go, consume.
All right. There you go. Sorry, man. If you're going the wrong way, then there would be a sign that says you're
Wrong
going the
way.
wrong way. What would you call
I
that
would have
sign?
got that one. Because it's genealogy is fun.
Right.
I think of.
It's all fun and games until you find out who your grandpa really was.
This is true. Ready?
Yep.
Entertainment. This would be a fashion show instructing things that might be unsavory to dress in.
Dad wouldn't know. Mom would.
It might be a fashion show to instruct others on what not to dress. Worst dressed list. Dress up.
You had it close there. It would
Not
be
too dressed.
items of clothing that would be discouraged from donning in public.
Swimsuit.
It has to be worded a certain way. This is the name of the show. And I can't use the words that are in the
Project
name.
Runway. I have no idea. Runway. Wow.
You guys are all laughing because you guys all know it.
You might point at somebody and say, you might not.
What does Mom say to Carmela every morning? What not to wear. and what not to wear.
Oh, yeah,
I couldn't figure out how to get around that without saying what not to wear.
Oh, I hear you.
That's awesome. Don't pick fun and games this time.
Variety. Okay. First word is an animal
Dog, cat,
that is in like wild, like African.
lion, tiger, bear,
That's
tiger,
The first word.
tiger blood.
First, not in this.
Oh, yeah, I saw the
second
wrong
word
word.
is a
The
flower.
first one you said, lion.
Tiger lily.
Yes.
This is what happens when you can't make it somewhere. So they move the event to another date.
Postpone?
This is something you take a quarter and you put it in, and you turn the knob, and you get out
Like candy.
something and then chew on it.
Bubblegum. Bubblegum machine. Bubble machine.
This is when you run out of time. Okay.
Speaking of running out of time, you're about 8:30.
Yeah, we are close to that.
Another point. Wow.
This is something that we could do if we had any.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we could. But 4 is good.
No, yeah.
4 is good.
Yeah, 4 was good.
I mean,
Sounded
we're
good.
operating
Real well.
man down. Plus, I guess that was a no
Nobody
show.
watching?
Dominant? No, nobody watching.
Of course, hey, we'll catch this tomorrow.
They're waiting for the Blog Talk Radio.
So we
at
went
10
from
o'clock.
1 to 0 on viewers? Man.
Yeah. So we were at 3 for a long time, and I think somebody passed away.
Yeah.
And it wasn't you, so then everybody else that hung on was like, shit, he's still alive. We're going to have to keep watching this or something.
I think that's why people aren't tuning in anymore. They're just giving up on me dying on. I think they were waiting for me to die on air.
So when we have this makeup artist come in,
I haven't ran that by her yet.
it would be good. It would be good if he was in like some sort of decay. Bodily
I think
decay.
zombie. I think he'd have fun doing.
Be like,
I
want to be
I
a
actually
zombie.
played a zombie in one of my first movies.
we'll just say, well, Dave died after
That
last
cock
Wednesday's
hammer?
show, but
Dead shit.
here he is.
Oh, dead shit. I just like saying cock.
Cockhammer. Yeah, no,
Chicken.
Cockhammer.
No,
I had
what
a
time is
bigger
Blog
role.
Talk Radio going to be on tonight?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, which is,
Are we
Are you gonna
looking
listen?
forward to another scintillating show, another riveting half
yeah,
hour?
you know what?
Pop culture?
I think we're going to talk about pop culture, but I think I've really got a problem with one word, and I think we need to discuss it. And it's called the hoodie.
The hoodie.
When in the world did we come up with the hoodie?
That's a good question.
And as men, aren't we offended by having to wear a hoodie?
A onesie, yes, but not a hoodie. But I guess because
Or a unitard? That's always fine.
Hey, don't.
I don't like
say that on
those
this
ones
show.
that snap in the bottom. That's
Well,
where
when's the first time you heard the word
onesie.
hoodie? I can tell you about when the first time I heard hoodie was.
You're talking about a sweatshirt. What's the word you would feel more comfortable using?
A hooded sweatshirt would be fine.
But if you search for that online at a store, you'd probably have to type in hoodie. Or if you typed in hooded sweatshirt, somebody tagged it to be hoodie.
When I started working at Roxanne about 5 years ago was the first time I really noticed people using the word hoodie. Because I thought it was kind of silly.
So what I propose is that we bring Adam Sandler's red hooded sweatshirt back into America. Get everybody singing the song. Maybe it'll change minds, hearts, everything else to get rid of that awful word. It's bad.
What's the problem with
And this
hoodie?
is a real problem for you.
Right.
Yeah.
This keeps you up
yeah.
at night.
Yeah. It's like, when did they change pants from dungarees into pants?
I've got hoodies. I got 2 hoodies.
So we're
You've
talking
got
about...
2 hooded sweatshirts, my
So
friend.
tonight's
hoodies.
topic apparently is white people problems.
One's an Oiler hoodie.
It's always white people
One's
problems. It's
one's
just,
a Hurley hoodie.
we'll get
Hurley,
further in
Hurley.
depth, and we got a half hour to
Under
blow
Armour.
all that stuff out.
Well, what do you think about
At
this,
10 o'clock.
Rich? Huh. Oh.
Oh yeah, Rich.
No,
Oh
Rich.
no, it's James.
It's
Oh, wait.
puppet Rich James.
Necktie.
Necktie James.
Necktie James.
Colombian necktie.
All right. Well, I guess
All right.
we'll see you.
That was all the fun we could
10
have
o'clock.
this evening. Thanks for
We
playing
won't
along.
see you. We'll hear you.
And they just have to come back to the website.
Just come back. You can catch us on Facebook. We invited you all to the event, so it should be sending you out a reminder here in a few.
Call in tonight. Don't just leave us hanging. 10 o'clock. We'll take up half an hour of your time and make you regret it later.
Name the catchphrase.